Uh,
Well, baby, you can turn me on.
Terrible. Yeah. Fix it. Oh, buying. Oh, so rude.
Who the heck is Len?
Getting cringe.
Whoa, you're good!
I know. I know. But yeah, the general plan is outside of say like how I don't know. I don't know how much those ones. Bit chat. We don't plan for next. Am I now? Microphone. Right, hang on. Facts. Ah, facts. Hmm. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. But if okay, that's good. Right. I just turned off all the filters. Okay, that was fun. The power of Bonnie Tyler. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh, that's reassuring. Yeah, we're unfiltered. It's late and we're unfiltered. I'm so sorry. Now my alerts aren't working.
Hummy.
Good start to stream. This is what I get for not streaming for a week. Where are my fucking alerts? Ah, what happened? Why? What the? Oh, right, yeah, because I didn't give you, I didn't give you my pay. Disco Elysium, isn't it? That's my, shit the bed. I haven't even. We're not actually playing Disco Elysium. Well, thanks for being here. It's Movienight. Right, okay. Just the one shot. They did actually catch multiple shots during the movie. We got gifties. Everybody's getting subaroonies. Thank you for the good look, Elliot. Welcome in. In space, no one can hear you stream. Yeah. They can also not hear your alert box. We're doing well. I haven't streamed in like a fucking week. I've not seen the Meg nor the Meg 2. However, I do know that the Meg 2 is directed by Ben Wheatley of High Rise Free Fall Free Fire. Let's just do that.
There is a creature alive today
This is
who has
reassuring.
survived
It's not
millions
like
of
I hear a
years
thing.
of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It
We
lives
should
to
probably wait for
kill,
the subs to finish.
a mindless eating machine.
My headphones even on.
It will attack and devour anything.
Oh, that one.
It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws.
This is terrible quality.
This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel, Jaws.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there.
Yes, it is actually
You knew it was
based
dangerous.
on a
But you
book.
let people go swimming anyway.
There's shark infested waters in our books. I'm sorry for the terrible quality.
Did you see that?
I'm streaming for 15 minutes. Filmed on a
Psychological.
potato.
You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on
Thank
the 4th
you
of
for
July.
the gift.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of
Plot
water,
twist,
about
Imari.
10 feet from the beach?
Chew.
Yeah.
What we are dealing with here
I
is
mean,
a perfect
isn't
engine,
Jurassic Park Spielberg
an
also?
eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
I wonder if that guy's in the book or if he's just a movie.
This shark,
It was Dakota.
swallow you whole. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
That's a 20-footer.
I keep saying, by the way,
25.
you're gonna need a bigger boat.
3 tons on him.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now.
Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot!
What's he kill you?
I can't! He's trying to run! Oh! Come quick! I can't hold it! Hurry!
This is like giving away quite a lot of the third act of the movie.
Hurry!
Yeah, hey.
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss,
Why did they all
Jaws.
have rough names?
See it before you go swimming.
That is just the film. So, yeah, that was... Hi, here's my face. Welcome in. Sorry about the technical issues. Yeah. One of them was supposed to be what? They were like 20. The Richard Dreyfuss is like in his 20s, and the other two are in their 40s. And that's some rough looking for you. Yeah. Okay. We've just done a speed. Yeah, we basically, that was like trailer plot skip situation. I don't know what's going on with my chat box, to be honest. Hang on. Yeah, so if you're not aware, this week's been a bit all up in the air. I feel like I can tell you guys because you're my fam. We went to go see the Broodly Boo, the Broodles. He's actually streaming right now. If you want to go see, they're all at the Airbnb playing Final Fantasy 9. So if you've got no interest in Jaws, then go check them out. They're all sat in the living room in the Airbnb playing Relaying 9, which is hilarious. But yeah, a lot of people went to see the big man, the Broodly Boos, and I got to meet in the flesh Mr. Dacoba Blue. What a pleasure. He's as charming and handsome as you would expect, as is Broodles, who I've had coffee with quite a few times. So, but yeah. Elliot, I thought you were aware of it. I do. I give the best hugs. Oh no, Dakota was there to see Broodles. I was just a Brucey bonus, as they say. But I do believe somebody's coming to have lunch with me at some point. And you're coming too, Elliot. You better be there. I need somebody who's familiar with toddlers. Anywho's, there's a big meet up and lots of people were there and it was really lovely. I got to hug quite a lot of people. Dakota says I give good hugs, so he's the expert. And it was lovely, but it's been a very strange week. Other things have been happening on top of, being a mum and, half term with the kids and some family stuff too. So it's all been a bit, I don't have to explain myself to you guys, but I do feel like it's just worth saying, because if I could, I would be here and I'd be hanging out with you guys. But the past 10 days has been like a roller coaster of all the emotions. And then I sat down on Wednesday night, right slap bang in the middle of all of this craziness, and I watched Jaws, which I've never watched before. I have been visiting my family, so I am speaking in my northern speak right now. Tinybell, welcome in. I never stole your bitties. I love you. Welcome. I'm taking these headphones off because I can't hear myself speak. What are we talking about? Welcome in, everybody. It's been a year. What a year it's been. It's not even March yet. It's already been a year. So yeah, personally, like, on top of all of the emotional ups and downs and intense feelings, I sat down and I watched Jaws, which I've never seen before. As I say, I'm apologising for the northern speak. I was with my family all yesterday, so it's coming through. It was fun, genuinely fun. I did enjoy it. I was sitting there, I was like eating popcorn, being like, oh my god. I should have put the photo. Hang on. Have I got the screenshot of my face? My children go to school. No, she's back at school on Monday, thank Christ. I need to find that screenshot. Took a photo of myself while I was watching it. Where is it? No, get out of there. No. Right. Yeah. I'll just add it on. No. I'm gonna get the picture. I'm just gonna embarrass myself just a touch. I thought it was funny. Image. Okay. I'm browsing. It's in pictures. This is a lot of effort to show you. Oh my god, it's too big. It's taking up the whole screen. How do we make this small without you seeing it? It's ruining it. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. Hang on. Undo. Just get smaller, friend. Just get smaller. Why is it so fucking big? Oh, there's me. That's me watching Jaws. Right. Yeah, and I've just put it on the thing. So like I've just put. So if I ever react, like we can just throw that up on the stream now. So that's just in my sources now. Yeah, you did. What was the most recently added quote? I was getting exceedingly carried away. Mind trees. Oh, that was a good day. Flowcharts. That's what I was thinking of. But it came into my head as mind trees. That's January. It just jizzed a bit. Alright. We're having a gangbang. We're having a ball. Yeah, I mean, I say things. That's me. I mean, a lot of these are Metal Gear Solid. Me not doing very well at that. Anyway, Jaws is really good. Did you know that? Jesus Christ. The Cobra. That was not. That was Valentine's Day, allegedly. No, I'm gonna check. I don't have another one. All right, it must have been that then. Okay. Is that all like? I don't know. Did somebody have their ding-a-ling out? Metal Gear Solidus Snake. I don't know. I feel like there's some lore that I've just stumbled onto there. Jaws, the movie. It's nearly half an hour into the stream. We've yet to genuinely talk about the movie. It was good. I enjoyed it. That's my face when I watched it. I don't know what the context was. There must have been ding dongs out. It's a good movie. It's a good movie, isn't it? So yeah, I've never seen it before. It was this month was let's watch a movie that I've never watched before, and we made a list. If you are interested in next month, we're going to do Oscar theme, I think. And Tinny suggested District 9, and I know that was nominated for Oscars. So it's going to be potentially just Oscar movies that I've never really seen. I'm hoping. So stick around for near the end of the stream, and we'll talk about Oscar movies. Anyway, and I might do some Tetris. Jaws the movie, Jaws the shark, little known fact, based on a book. It was an adapted screenplay. The book itself was written in 1974. The movie itself was made in 1974. And it is literally the plot of the movie. So yeah. I think more people die in it. Poor things with Emma Stone I have seen. George is the animatronic was named Bruce. No, I keep saying George. Everybody thinks because of the way I say things that I'm saying George instead of Jaws. Bruce is the name of the shark in Finding Nemo. So personally, I find that it was named after Spielberg's lawyer Bruce Raymer. There you go. What a strange thing. Yeah, we can have a chat. Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi. Speaking of, just before I forget, because I keep meaning to ask you. Yeah, sure, I'm down for that. Lillian Pose. What did you think of Send Help? I keep wanting to say Send Heppel because that's a good film reference. That's kind of like Jaws. There's a lot of blood and squelchy things going on in it. Sorry, Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi's directed a movie that, yeah, sure, I'm down for that. Went to the cinema to see, and then he rushed home to watch Jaws with us. He's probably not even listening right. Apparently, it had the movie itself, Jaws had a very troubled production. This I know. It's one of those ones that you could write a book about. It would be interesting if we did write a book about it. I think that's it. I think somebody described it as like the best 3.5-star movie that you're gonna get this year. Like it's a solid B movie. It's a solid popcorn flick. It's not gonna stay with you. You're not gonna think about it ever again. But when you're watching it, it's ridiculous and you loved it. There was a quote. Yeah, it was kind of like, she crazy. So you kind of wished he wasn't so stupid. But like, it was fun. I enjoyed the silliness and the squelchiness. But yeah, she was so good. Rachel McAdams, covered in a bucket of blood. I was like thinking for a while I was watching, I was thinking, Melissa McCarthy could do this. But then I got to the end and I went, no, Melissa McCarthy couldn't do that. Like a fleshy crumpet, not how I'd describe a crumpet, but some people might. Yeah, so back to Jaws, which also had a lot of squelchy scenes where, I genuinely didn't think, like, I don't know why I didn't think, but I didn't think they'd go so hard with the shark. Like, I always got the kind of like Darth Vader Sephiroth vibe from the shark, and from what I knew about the production problems. I just thought, I didn't think the shark would be, the shark got some pretty decent kills in there. This is it. People be scared of like there's no backstory to the shark. The shark just turns up and just starts eating people. There's no explanation. But yeah, he was involved in the late filming of the latest Warburton's ad with Morgan Freeman. Amazing. They do film them around the UK, so that's really cool. Was Robert De Niro involved with Warburton's at one point? Why do I know that? But yeah, I just didn't expect that the shark would eat so many people. If I'm genuinely honest, I thought the shark would eat maybe 1 or 2 people, but that shark ate a number of people. I was genuinely shocked. I was shocked and I was scared. If you want to join the Discord, please join the Discord. The Discord is where we vote on movie night. We watch the movie night and then we come here and I just talk and you guys all sit with me and it's beautiful. This is it, man. The shark, like, it basically was just it didn't make me want it. Like, it made me scared to go in the water. It made me afraid. I know that the movie was filmed around Martha's Vineyard, so like northern western coast of America, west coast of America has, just for no fucking reason, a giant great white shark eating the shit out of people, and no one knows why. Truly terrifying, terrible advertising for going on the beach and having a nice old time in the water. Yeah, sorry. I'm yawning. It's been a long week. As I say, I did try to explain why I'm so tired, but like, just bear with me. But yeah. Morgan Freeman bit was filmed in New York. Olivia Colman was around for her shoots. I do believe I've seen she's still on that. Good for her. Get in the bag. I don't mind. I mean, what was she? I don't know what she. I've seen her do. I've seen her do a Warburton's advert. Yeah, so it is. It's genuinely it holds up this tension. Like obviously, you get the cold open where somebody gets eaten, and then obviously it's just structurally very interesting. Like the first bit's just obviously the gradual realization that the shark is eating people. Then you have the bureaucratic nightmare of trying to, hello, Java, before you say anything, I'm prepared to be shocked. Do we need a bigger boat? Yes, we do need a big boat. We do. We do need a big boat. He says it like 3 times. He's really pushy about it. He's like, he keeps saying, we really do need a bigger boat. The mayor with the anchors on his jacket, wearing novelty jackets, novelty blazers. He was the villain. Obviously, I think the movie, well, does the is it like Scorsese, where it's like, it's not the force that's the evil thing, it's the bureaucracy and selfish interests of humanity that is the evil thing. We don't know why the shark's there, but it's the decisions of the people who have influence and power that truly fuck us over. And those people are corrupt, and they send emails to each other, and they go to islands. Why am I getting distracted? Anyway, I bet he was on the island, the mayor. And you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is why I need to stop saying everything as soon as it comes into my head. Jaws is the shark trying to be a friend with these guys. Yeah, I mean, he's opening wide his mouth just to say hey. I mean, we don't even know that his name is Jaws. I know that the model itself is called Bruce, but he could be called something nice. He could be called Chauncey. You know, if you just give him a friendly name, like Stanley. Stanley just wanted to come and play. Jaws is Bruce from Finding Nemo. That is confirmed and canon, yes. Bruce is the model that they used. So, what came first? Bruce or Finding Nemo? I think we know. But it's a cool idea. I like that reference. Yeah. Stanley Knife, because he's got knife for teeth. Yeah. Is the shark the villain in the movie? It's a good philosophical question. Just a little bit, it was the 70s, where's that peace, love and understanding? No one tries to reason with the shark. It also started, as we've said, the Meg and every single shark attack movie that came after it. It's got a whole subgenre based around people being afraid of going in the water, which is just giving everybody general phobias. It's not cool. But yeah, it's a force of nature. Gravity is the villain in Gravity. What is the villain in Gravity apart from, um, Quaron trying to make me motion sick with his 3D camera? Um, Genuinely couldn't tell you the plot of that movie. All I know is that Sandy Bullock and George Clooney are like in space, and then at one point she's not. Clooney's acting was truly the villain of that movie. I mean, but right. So Gravity got nominated for quite a lot of Oscars and got quite a lot of buzz because it got bums in seats in the cinema. Are we looking back, like, just as an argument's sake? 'Cause like I say, we're gonna do an Oscars one next month, but like as an argument, do you think Gravity has the same cultural impact that Jaws had? Because it's doing a very similar thing. I agree in the sense that, it's got that. Yeah, no, thank you. What's the Academy? What year was that? What year was Gravity? What did Gravity actually beat at the Oscars that was better? Let's do it. Let's just check this for my sanity. Because I feel like it wasn't that great. It was Alfonso Cuarón, yeah. What year? What was it? No, what did it win? It got Best Movie, didn't it? Best Motion Picture. It got so many fucking awards. Clooners is Clooners. Oh no, actually, 12 Years a Slave won at the Oscars that year, but Gravity got the most awards. But then the movie about slavery won. Interesting. It's also a year where David O. Russell swept quite a lot of awards. Oh, fucking hell. Alfonso Cuarón won Best Director. Now, this is actually a personal offence to me because Alexander Payne should have got it for Nebraska. Because if you haven't seen Nebraska, we're going to put Nebraska on the fucking list. Oh my God, I'm already getting excited. If you haven't seen Nebraska, it's got Bruce Dern, it's got Will Forte. It's a fucking excellent movie. Oh my God, I love it. We'll put Nebraska on. Where's my notepad? Nebraska. We've got District 9 and Nebraska. I'm not going to convince anyone, but Nebraska is about Bruce Dern. He wins the lottery or something, and then his brother has to drive him somewhere. It's so fucking good. He wins a sweepstake. That's it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it broke my heart. Paul Giamatti. Why isn't Paul Giamatti winning every single fucking award? Oh my God. Matthew McConaughey won Best Lead Actor in Dallas Buyers Club. He beat Bruce Dern. Absolute travesty. Sandy Bullock got beaten in the acting category by Cate Blanchett in a Woody Allen movie. Ew. Although I love Cate Blanchett, don't get me wrong. Jared Leto did win in the actors category. Jonah Hill got nominated that year. Ew. To be fair, Lupita Nyong'o totally deserved that award, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Right, yeah, lots of Bruces tonight. Bruce the Shark, Bruce Wayne, Bruce Springsteen. Anyway. George Clooney is good in Solaris. Actually, have I seen Solaris? What is Clooney's best performance? That would be a good actor. He's making me a cup of tea. Yeah. What is Clooney's best role? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I would say a comedy. I would agree. A comedy is probably where his strengths lie. Anything, yeah, he is good. Like Burn After Reading, I was going for. Let me check. You actually like him in Batman and Robin. You know what? I've never actually watched Batman and Robin all the way through. If I have, I can't remember. He's an atheist. That's not his filmography. What? Nah. Fair play. What is his best role? Yes, Out of Sight. He's really fucking good in that. I actually like Out of Sight. That's Soderbergh. That is a good movie. I do like early 90s, early 2000s morally compromised George Clooney's. From Dusk Till Dawn, also morally compromised George Clooney's from the 90s. So yeah. Basically, it was hot in the 90s. Like Ocean's 11, OG, really good movie. Yeah, then after that he's probably a bit shit. Yeah, no, I can't see any other movies. Thank you. Yeah, no, I got shit after 90s was his peak. Ocean's 11, and then that were it. He played Matt in quite a few movies. Right. I've got distracted. It happens. Let's just move past it. Bruce the Shark is our focus of today. He was good in Michael Clayton. I don't know. I don't know if it's a boy thing. I don't know. Because my husband really likes Michael Clayton. I never got it. I watched it and I was like, yeah, that was perfectly fine. It was just fine. Yeah, so we do this movie stream every month. Mars Attack. Yeah, I get in trouble for it because it does say that this is ripped from Mars Attack, and I'm like, no, it's just Tom Jones. Also, apparently one of the other clips is from freaking Anchorman. It's Tom Jones. Stop it. Yeah, we do. We watch the movies on my Discord. We all have a bit of a chat. We just keep our microphones off. And we just sit and we just watch it, and it's nice. Nobody has to, you know. You don't have to get involved if you don't want to, but I do throw it up on the Discord, and we all just sit and we all just like type in the chat. The mayor. Nobody wears trousers. I might not be wearing trousers right now. It's my pen. What were we talking about? Yeah, so we do it every month. I watch a movie. Next month's going to be Oscar movies. So far, I've got 2 movies on the list. We'll make a more extensive list when we're finished talking about Jaws, or getting distracted by everything else that I want to talk about. Apparently, the mayor is also the mayor in Jaws 2. Well, that would be that's interesting because I know that Spielberg wasn't involved in any of the sequels. I know Michael Caine was in the 4th one, and he admitted to never having watched Jaws 4, but he did very much enjoy the house that it paid for. So that's all I know about Jaws 4. I'm assuming that they were all a bit bad. Thank you. Yeah, no one saw. No one saw the man in the fluffy pink dressing gown, did they? It's my fucking dressing gown. Anyway, he's tired. Leave it. Anyway, if you're interested, join the Discord. We watch the movie on the Discord. I've quite regularly put votes up on the Discord of, first of all, what movie we're going to watch, and then when are we going to watch the movie. I should have started playing the music. So yeah, if you're interested in Movie Night, it's all going to be on the Discord. Among other things, I also will put a vote up for what we're going to do in a stream. We do our Wordles. I post pictures of Pedro Pascal in a Pedro Pascal exclusive channel. And we, I share my reading and my movies and my just anything that I'm doing that I think you might find interesting. So yeah, please do join. I'm currently reading a book that I'm not really enjoying, but I'm going to finish it. Could you see the body parts? I feel like he looked like a marshmallow Jedi. Anyway, yeah. Yes, we did. I did just see that. I'm also posting my running logs. As I say, this week has been absolute travesty of me not doing anything that I'm supposed to be doing. So I have not been running, but I am on week 3 of the Couch to 5K Watch This Space. Body parts were all pretty dang good. In the movie, when they were getting munched on by a shark, and also when my husband's arm appeared on the screen. What were we talking about? Clooners was hot in the 90s. End of discussion. Jaws, the movie, I really enjoyed. There was a lot of jump scares. I liked the 3-act structure. I liked that the 3rd act mostly took place on the water. I am aware that the production was absolutely overshot and quite expensive and a total nightmare, but the movie was the first of its kind, which was a summer blockbuster movie. The studio dumped it in the summer, assuming that no one would care, and they used to put the movies in the cinema in the summer, assuming that nobody would go see them because it was too hot and they'd want to be having fun on the beach. And coincidentally, that is not what happened. Everybody went to go see Jaws and, see that PSA about not going in the water. And it became the first summer blockbuster. And Spielberg, who was 27 at the time of the movie, was an overnight success. Started his very prolific film career, and his buddy, George Lucas, just went ahead and, released Star Wars a couple of years later. And between them totally changed the landscape of Hollywood as we know it. So, that 3-act structure was basically like everything just building up to them getting on that boat, and then the rest of the film is just them surviving on that boat. And it's fascinating because it comes a 3-man play, and they're just there Moby Dicking it, looking for a shark. And you don't expect it to be quite as tense as it is. There's a lot of, you kind of understand what they're trying to do and how they're trying to achieve it. You see their plans, you see their goals, you see as it gradually gets more and more hopeless. You see the boat basically just disappearing under the sea. And it's fascinating and gripping in a way that I just did not expect. And he had a mega yacht built in Rotterdam, and Takobo was on it. Spielbergy. We don't think Spielberg went on the island, do we? He wouldn't. He's got a yacht. He doesn't need to go on anybody's island. God, I hope not. Anyway, all I keep thinking of is the island. The news is literally infiltrating my brain and my way of thinking about everything. I'm like, every rich person's been on that fucking island. Anyway, what am I talking about? What are we talking about? What's the plan, man? So yeah, George, I just genuinely found it fascinating. It was, like I say, just one of those, you get the hype, I guess, is the general gist of what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand the hype. I get it. It was well good. I'm happy that I watched it. It is just basically a perfect movie. Like I say, the structure, the acting, the editing. There was one point where I was like, we were talking about, I think it was Jacob was talking about how he'd done a specific shot, and then he did like a dolly cam zoom. I was like, I know what that one is. So we were like comparing notes on shots. There's some really lovely shots of like the sunset, the split diopter, yeah, that one. We were talking about all that stuff. Um, he just gets it. He knows how to build tension. He knows how to like let rip. Like I say, the gradual build to just them guys being on the boat, and yeah, it was just so good. And they did genuinely get pissed on that boat, and it was good. They built camaraderie. Everything was just, and it, you know, for a 2 hour movie, it went really quick. You made you think of two things. I want to go traveling again, yes, but not on a tiny little dinky boat like that. And then playing Claire Obscure before the end game where they get drunk. Yeah, that's a cute bit because like it is like a life or death situation, going to kind of encounter a force of nature, and yeah, powers beyond your control, and facing it anyway and trying to do the right thing. Yeah, I like that. I like that comparison. But yeah, it was just guys being guys. They looked, like I say, they were supposed to be in their 40s, but the old grizzled guy was. I genuinely think if he'd just worn sunscreen, he'd have been fine. The 70s weren't good for skincare, so you know, he had piercing blue eyes though. Quint, yes, Quint, what a hero. I liked Quint. Sometimes I hated him, but I think that's why I liked him so much. Like, he really annoyed me at various points, but I kind of loved that. The old captain guy was supposed to be in his, yeah, he was actually in his 40s. Skincare, guys. Sun cream. You gotta wear the lotion, otherwise you'll look like Quint when you'll look like you're pushing 60 when you're actually 49. Yeah, that's why we have skincare. I don't know if it's the lighting tonight, but like it's looking pretty good on this end, so I'm quite happy. Although my eyes look tired, like I say, very tiring week. So yeah, like it genuinely, it's hard to critique such a movie because, like I say, it's like, I mean, having seen your skin now in person, I will say you have very good skin and a nice beard. Um, but yeah, it was based on a book, which I always thought was that we thought was quite strange. But yeah, there was a book about it. It's iconic for a reason. It lives up to the hype. It's like I say, for a first movie, like directorial debut, how in the fuck do you follow that up? Well, you just be Spielberg and make every iconic film ever. So yeah. I mean, yeah, I imagine it's hard to read the book without John Williams' theme playing while you're reading it. That's another thing that we do have to cite. John Williams' music. There were several moments where they purely built tension using the music. Like, if you turned the music off in a couple of scenes, I don't think they'd have worked as well. I genuinely think that the Williams score was like not doing lots of heavy lifting because obviously the film is, as we've said, tightly edited and shot, and it's really masterfully done. But I do think it just adds to that cocktail of tension that I cannot otherwise describe. Yeah, it was good. I mean, god damn, John Williams, what a genius. Just the whole thing. It's just everything, just all of it. Just fucking beautiful movie. Just great. Iconic for a reason. That's what I think that just sums it up. I can't think of anything else. Just I really wish I could say more apart from I genuinely liked it and I'm glad that I finally got to watch it. I'm glad it won the vote. What was the vote like? I want to know what we would have watched if it hadn't been Jaws. What else were you gonna watch? Were we gonna watch? What was the vote? I think it was between two. It's Back to the Future 2 or Independence Day. I feel like that was a good choice, guys. Transformers was on the vote. Magical Michael was the previous month, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got a good one. It's a good old movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have no complaints. I can't even critique it. Like, I genuinely can't think of anything I didn't like about it. Maybe it took a while for me to actually get into it, but I feel like that's on me. I feel like that's definitely on me. Yeah, we won. Yeah. So, like I say, next month's gonna. I want to do an Oscar one. I just do. So, let's just brainstorm as a team. Yeah. I wanna brainstorm because I wanna do. It's gotta be like movies. Like, no, I'm not. No, because see, that's silly. Don't be silly. Stop being silly. I know it got suicide just because the suicide. Let's just keep in mind, Suicide Squad. I mean, I want to watch a good movie, but I've like, have you watched Folding Ideas, like YouTube video about Suicide Squad and how it's like the worst edited film ever made? Yeah, they only critique. They needed a bigger boat. That's a good. Ah man, I should have. It's like the worst edited movie ever. Yeah. Like, cause then we could. Okay, right. We could do right because we could do this. We could go two ways with this. We could do it. We could do it one way or another. It's up to you. It's like this is a decision that we need to make right now. Are we gonna do Oscar movies that aren't commonly well known that are good, or Oscar movies that were nominated for an Oscar that were bad? I don't know. Like, can we let's just vote. I can't. I'm gonna do a poll. What kind of Oscar? I don't know how else to do it. I'll do a 5-minute poll. So it's like 5-minute poll. Do I have a Criterion collection? What is a Criterion collection? When it's at home, it sounds like an American thing. If I was in the Criterion collection cupboard, do you mean? Like if I went in the Criterion closet picks. Yes, I do. I do love watching Criterion closet picks. And the joke with the Criterion closet picks is how many of them have you heard of? Because they all go so fucking hard. It is. I've heard it's a van and they just take it around. You've actually told me that fact before. Like it's like a library van. I think I've gone through the Criterion closet picks quite a few times, and the one that like closest aligns my personal taste was Charlie Day. I can't remember what I picked now, but I do remember it, like he had the most that I recognized and that I liked. So take from that what you will. Um, but yeah, I do watch them and go, I know a few of those. Yeah, Charlie Day had, where is he? Um, oh my God, Pamela Anderson. Everyone picks Wanda. Everyone, everyone who's a woman. uh. Yeah, hers I recognize quite a few of. Um, we're talking about the Criterion Closet. If you just scroll up, the Criterion Closet, it's like the most artsy fartsy movies, and they do a closet thing where they let actors or like filmmakers go in the closet, which is actually a van, and pick out their favorite artsy fartsy movies. I can't think of another word for it. The Criterion Collection is like movies that have been curated and chosen due to their artistic endeavors. And I've just been saying that if you look through them, the collect like the Criterion collection picks that most align with my sensibilities are Charlie Days. But I've put a link up there if you want to go through them. They all pick such, like, they're all black and white and foreign, foreign movies. There we go, Charlie Day's closet picks. I found him. He likes Agnes Varda. He's got the complete films of Agnes Varda, who's a French lady director who I have massive affection for. And if we do an Agnes Varda month, everybody's in the closet, man. They all in the closet. The complete collection of Agnes Varda films is $220. He's also got Cassavetes 5 films. I think he's cheating. He's got Tokyo Story by Ozu, which I love. He's got Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing. He's got Barry Lyndon, which is a Kubrick film I have not watched. Terminator 3, yeah, Clay Danes. Hal Ashby, he's got a Hal Ashby film which I like. I've never watched that one. He's got PTA, he's got Punch Drunk Love, and he's got an Altman, and he's got Francois Truffaut. So he's yeah, it's a pretty big van. But yeah, if you watch they're all on YouTube. They all just stand in there and they all just pick out. I don't even think they go in with a plan. They just see them on the. It's like you're in a library or something, and you pick out from the wall movies that you like. So they do normally just kind of like pick out ones that just catch their eye rather than like going in with a with a set agenda. I'm actually inclined to say like Todd Haynes is also a really good selection because I've seen most of them again. Yeah, I'd probably say yeah. Todd Haynes' closet picks are also probably closest to my sensibilities. But he's literally wearing his influence on his sleeve. Todd Haynes is a director who is really fucking cool. He's got My Own Private Idaho. He's got Gus Van Sant. He's got 2 Douglas Sirk movies in there. I'm gonna make y'all watch Douglas Sirk at some point. He's got Brief Encounter. Oh, that movie breaks my heart. He actually made a remake of Brief Encounter with Julianne Moore, so that's obviously why that's in there. He's got Beau Travail, which is one that I've always wanted to watch. He's got Night of the Hunter, which is one of the most iconic fucking movies ever made. Robert Mitchum gives me nightmares. He's got a Nicholas Ray movie with Bogey in it, and he looks very dishevelled, which is really good. And he's got Kelly Reichardt in there. Oh, he's good. Yeah, Rosamund Pike does exist. What are her pics? I bet her pics. I want to know if I like her. Rosamund Pike, do you have a good eye for movies? I don't know. She's a posh white woman. I don't know. Me and her could be aligned. It would be nice if I was aligned with a woman. Sorry, I've just been rambling for ages now. Nicholas Hoult. Hang on, you just stay there, buddy. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm getting carried away. Carrie Coon, you look like Naomi Watts on that. Where is Rosamund Pike? Oh, there she is. Mean Streets. She's got Agnes Varda. She's got A Taste of Honey. Scorsese Shorts and Daisies by Vera Chittilova. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Lawrence of Arabia, one of your favourite movies of all time. I would watch it, but it's like 3 hours long. Franklin Leonard's got Tootsie on his. Respect. Is Tootsie in the Criterion Collection? What the fuck? Did Tootsie get nominated for an Oscar? I'm into that. Brief Encounter movie by David Lean. Yes. It's a 1940s British movie produced by the Noel Coward Theatre. Yes, Meryl. Was Meryl in the remake? I don't know. Nicholas Holt's got In the Mood for Love, Shallow Grave, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Citizen Kane, No Country for Old Men, and 12 Angry Men. And he's got Hal Ashby, and he's got Bruce Lee's greatest hits. It's a bit basic, but Nicholas Holt's quite cute, so I'm into it. You don't consider yourself someone who does celebrity crushes. You fancy Rosamund Pike. He likes movies about men. He do. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Citizen Kane, Bruce Lee, No Country for Old Men, 12 Angry Men, Shallow Grave, In the Mood for Love. I'd have to get back to you about my personal Criterion collection. So we're doing good movies that have been forgotten from the Oscars. So put your I'm gonna just look at Best Picture. Because it's too hard otherwise. Is there a really nice, easy to read list? Good movies that we don't talk about anymore. Like, but they are genuinely good. Like, they didn't stay in the zeitgeist, as it were. Oh no. George Clooney, he is in Fantastic Mr. Fox. He does do some pretty good voice work. Oh no, Kojima. Kojima's in there? Kojima went in the closet? That would be interesting. Send me links, man. Kojima's in the closet. Oh, there he is. Found him. It's fine. He loves Ozu and Kurosawa. Of course he does. Onibaba. Kobayashi. Basically, it's all Japanese. It's all Japanese. Apparently, they're doing a Heat sequel. I think Michael Mann is directing it. So the only Ozu movie that I've genuinely sat down and watched is actually Tokyo Story. I know, I'm so basic. And Kurosawa, I've only really watched like the well-known ones. Did any of them get nominated for an Academy Award? Should we do like old Japanese movies? I'll make it up. Leonardo DiCaprio. Ugh. I don't know. My immersion is becoming less. Leonardo, he's not as good as I thought he was. It's fine. I think I've seen everything that Leonardo DiCaprio has in his acting toolkit, so to speak. I think we've actually watched quite a few Japanese movies. I'm not gonna lie. We've watched Akira. We've watched Godzilla. What else? We've always got a few. Okay, right. Tokyo Pop. Tetsuo! Canada! Oh my god. There is a movie just called Tom Jones, guys. Oh, it's actually about Tom Jones? Is that real? There's a movie called Tom Jones. Fuck yes. Let's just put it on the list. I don't even care. There is a movie from 1963. It is a period film. It won Best Oscar in 1963. It's one of the greatest British films of all time, and it is called Tom Jones. I'm putting it on the list. I don't even care. I hope everyone votes for it. Anyway. What the fuck? I'm excited. I don't care about you guys. Is Barry Lyndon good? Because everybody keeps talking about it in the Criterion Closet. So it's cute. Is it Kubrick's last movie? No, Eyes Wide Shut was his last movie. A young female rock singer is not appreciated by her band, gets postcards from Japan saying wish you were here. She heads off to Japan where she has numerous cross-cultural adventures. I'm into it. While we're at it, can we add Tampopo to the list of Japanese movies? It's a great movie with one of the most boring main characters. That sounds like a Kubrick movie if I've ever heard one. Is there any Douglas Sirk in here? Producers. Ugh, that's not helpful. Hang on. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but Working Girl got nominated for an Oscar. Yeah, that's going on the list. I'm sorry. / not sorry. Is Working Girl one of the greatest movies ever made? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, okay. I'm doing well. What other movies are nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars do I feel we need to watch? God, they increased the amount. Oh. I've got Nebraska in there. I've got District 9 in there. I want to do one more recent-ish one. That's actually good, not like fake good like the ones that they nominate. And I want to do one that I've not seen, although Working Girl I have seen. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Fuck it. Right. What was the one that I saw that I was like, we should watch that because I love it? Sound of Metal. Right. Okay. Bear with. I'm gonna read this list to you. You tell me if it's shit. I'll disagree with you. District 9, Nebraska, Tom Jones. Everybody loves Tom Jones. Barry Lyndon, Working Girl, and Sound of Metal. That's my list. I'll put it up for vote. I'll see how it goes. I feel like that's a varied list. I feel like regardless we'll have some kind of conversation. Apart from Nebraska, I'll just cry and tell you how much it made me cry. I will put it on the old Discord and we can have a vote. You've seen 0 of those films. That's a good start. It's a good start. Totally in. That's good. Hang on. You've never seen Working Girl? Okay. Just know if there's a draw, we're watching Working Girl. Okay? Don't force a draw. Don't do that to me. Because I've already decided my vote will go for Working Girl. And you will have to watch Working Girl. And you'll have to let me just, Okay, cool. You've got that on your list. It's sad that Jim Carrey didn't even get nominated for Truman Show. Truman Show is a good movie. And Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. It will not. You're not allowed to draw. You're not allowed to force a draw on me. Because then you have to watch Working Girl. And you have to deal with me going, yes, Queen! Like the whole way. And then every time Harrison Ford's on the screen, I'm going to be like, oh, I love him. Oh, I hate him. Oh, He hasn't been, apart from Sonic movies. I don't think he has. You can't draw. You can't force a draw. Loose Women is not similar to Working Girl. Fuck off. No. How are you asking me that question? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right. Jaws, good movie. I enjoyed it. We've got a list of Oscars. Before Midnight was nominated, but I want Before Sunrise. I've already, you know what, right? You've only just joined us, but I have tried to make them watch Before Sunrise before, and they didn't let me. Hang on, let me just check. Before was because I'm not having them watch sunset without seeing sunrise. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Was it nominated for any Oscars? No. And that, in and of itself, is a travesty. Was Before Sunset nominated for anything? It received numerous accolades, being nominated for Academy for Best Adapted Screenplay. What was it adapted from? And Before Midnight was nominated for screenplay as well. Steve Buscemi never getting an Oscar nod is actually one of the tragedies of our time. Yeah, it was a screenplay. Which is annoying, but like I get it. But like the Before trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies, so I have tried to make them watch it. You know what, right? I was driving Pete home. I was driving him back to the Airbnb the other day. I was driving Pete Swansonian home, and I did just say to him, you have to watch Ishtar. Pete's gonna watch Ishtar. Val Kilmer not being nominated for Tombstone. That's pretty good. I like Val Kilmer. Big snub. We don't like that. I'm gonna put Tetris on and we can chat some more. Yeah, you can't not. Yeah. No, but he said he gave me a movie recommendation, actually. He recommended a movie called Pontypool, I think. He said I'd like it. So, yeah. Oh. Pontypool, yeah. Is that how it's spelled? I've not looked it up yet. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna get Tetris on because I've got an itch. We'll do a bit of Tetris and then we'll go to bed. How's that? Pontypool. Right. I am a dreamer. Da 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 da. And that one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with else. You can go over here. Mm. The mother in Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, she was really awful. She was really good, like in a terrifying way. I don't know her name. The trailer is a bop. Did she actually play who in the trailer? No, I didn't play him in the trailer. Guys, I was driving him. Calm down. Ooh. Poor guy. He's freaking out then. How many things are they missing? Would be the question. So Sal's doing Death Guys then. Yeah, I remember the mother in Requiem for a Dream giving me like friggin' nightmares, so she did what she was supposed to do in that movie. Requiem for a Dream though is kind of like one of those movies that I've watched once and I would genuinely not have any interest in watching again. It's like a one and done movie. It's quite miserable. You knew I was going to play Tetris. Yeah, like Grave of the Fireflies. Yeah, somebody watched that the other day and I was like, did you know that they released that with Totoro in the cinemas? And he was like, no, why would they do that? That's terrible.
Tetris っていうのはテトラミノと呼ばれるブロックを隙間なく並べて消していくゲームだよ。方向キーの左右で落ちてくるテトラミノを動かせるよ。ボタンでテトラミノをくるっと回せるの。四角ボタンと丸ボタンが左回り、三角ボタンと
Okay,
×ボタン
we're
が
doing
右回り
Tetris and we're chatting movies. Is everything ready?
方向キーを下に入れるとテトラミノを早く下ろせるよ。方向キーを上に入れると
Robert Shaw and Jaws didn't get nominated.
テトラミノをうまく並べてラインを揃えると
Oh, they're at the start of Oh, okay, they're going into Memoria. That sounds fun. Sorry, we did dispatch, so I got carried away. I didn't set the timer. I didn't set the freaking timer. And then I'm dead.
誰
Ishtar is a good movie. Ishtar is one of those movies, like, I love Elaine May, and I refuse. If loving Elaine May is wrong, I don't want to be right. Eat this.
続きから遊びますわ。
No, he's only punching
初め
it.
からイージーですわ。
Ah, I forgot the timer again. I'm a bitch, my name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is Robert. I'm a bitch, yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes, have no dreams. And a tiny little bit, and though it doesn't even function anyway. Because I have erectile dysfunction. If you haven't played Dispatch, please play
イージーです
Dispatch.
わ。
Because Dispatch is funny. yeah, so I feel like we've got a good selection on the Oscar movies. Do you want to know something funny, actually? Now that I'm looking at my baby and the baby monitor. She was at her grandma's last night, and her grandma was getting really annoyed with her because she wouldn't go to sleep. Because she kept losing her dummy. She's 2.5. And she only uses a dummy to go to sleep. My mother-in-law was just like, she just kept losing it. She couldn't find it. She kept calling me into the bedroom. So I'll change it. That was better. That's fine. We got it. That better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Okay. Yeah, so mother-in-law was like, she just wouldn't stop asking me to come and help her find a dummy. So she just told her that the dummy fairy had come and taken said dummy away. And now the dummy fairy has stolen her dummy. She's gone to bed without a dummy tonight as well. It's no more dummy. She's asleep because she didn't sleep at all last night. So see how that goes. I'm too tired to argue with anyone at this point. Also, I'm asking everybody now if you have any book recommendations. I'm actually taking my book thing pretty seriously now. Like, and one of my things is asking people for book recommendations as well as movie recommendations. They don't leave money. No, Book of House of Leaves is on my bookshelf and I've still not read it. Shit. It can be fantasy. Everyone keeps recommending fantasy to me, but I'm gonna be honest, I do read a lot of non-fiction. I'm bad at fiction. I am bad. It takes me a lot more energy to get into non-fiction. Into fiction. I do love Final Fantasy. It depends on the fantasy. This mouse mat. Tifa. Tifa got boobies. She got boobs. I got distracted by the boobs. I'm taking this because I can't be bothered. This is against average as well. Ugh. Come on. Let's just go. We're taking this one until I get bored. But yeah, the dummy fairy did not exchange money or services. The dummy fairy just took the dummy. The dummy. Oh, fuck this. The dummy is dead. So we'll see how long we last. She's got a beautiful personality. Yeah, if you're not familiar with me, I do have... The reason I started streaming was that I could stream Final Fantasy IX speedruns. So, and Final Fantasy IX is my favourite out of the Final Fantasies, and speedrunning it was a stress relief for me. From the rigours of having very young babies. And now we have this. Twin pasts in the remake. Any kind of written whatever trash they brought out. Something to do with a smile. That was related to... That was part of the compilation. I know more or less stuff that happens in the books that are associated with the series. Okay, come on. This is good. Okay, we're 2 seconds behind on 1 PB. Okay. 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 I'm taking this seriously. But yeah, I love Tifa. That was slow. That was really fast for me. Yeah, I'm happy with our Oscar list. Tifa has some inbuilt cushions for hugs, I think, you know, that you can rest your head on. I don't have Tifa's abilities to give good hugs. Ah! I hate it. Jesus! Thank you. I love that you think I give great hugs. Or believe it. Comedian's autobio from W.H. Smith at the airport. I do pick up books. I have a habit, like, I love buying books at the airport. They're always such trash. I love a trashy book. Honestly, Bob Mortimer is quite a chill dude, so I don't... He's never been to that island, so, you know. I'm ranking people on whether I assume they go to that island. You did not tell me that you ran into a co-worker at the airport. No. That's crazy. Really? Which airport? Leeds? Totally random. Guy I haven't seen in 7 years was there with his now wife and kids. Really? That is a coincidence. That is crazy. That's like me meeting the guy at the alpaca farm who wouldn't tell me his name even though I did work with him. Vaguely remembered him. Took my kids to the alpaca farm for half term. And we get there and it's a guy that I worked with 10 years ago. And he's like, "It's nice to see you." And I'm like, "Ah, it's nice to see you too." I recognized him. And then he's like, "And is this you and your daughter?" And I was like, "Yes, this is my daughter." And he's like, "Oh, that's nice to see you." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's obviously holding up the bit of paper with my name on it. And I'm like, "Yeah, it's nice to see you, person." And then at one point he offered to take a photo of me and my kid with my phone. And then I'm like saying to my kid, I'm going, hey, just look at the camera in that man's hand. Good to see you. Just look at that man whose name I've totally forgotten. Help. He just, I thought because he was leading us to the alpacas that he would at some point go, "My name's Mikey and I'm here to show you the alpaca." He never said his name to anyone. And I was just like, I feel like he was a Mike. But yeah, at one point I was like, just look at the man holding the camera. Died inside. When I told my mum, she just went, "What an asshole." And I was like, I know. But yeah. Katra, hello. He might be called Al. He should have called me Betty. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so cringe. It was nice though, because like he was like telling me what he was obviously working on the farm, and he was like, oh, it's so much better here. Like, he was clearly loving life. It was nice to see him. But yeah, I should have been like, just call me Betty. Wow, this is really slow. I'm going so slow. Wait, I'm going against Best. That is why. Okay, I'm suddenly not as bad. I'm not as bad as I thought. The alpacas. Okay, I just got that. You know what, right? You guys were all talking about wombat poop the other day at the start of the stream. Don't know why. But I learned that alpaca poop is odorless. There you go. I learned something. Now you know. I've imparted wisdom. Yeah, it was nice. Like I say, when he was at the restaurant that we worked at, everybody was a bit miserable. And now he's like living in a nice place, and he's working on the farm, and he's taking people to go see the alpacas. I mean, he's living his best life. And he knows loads of cool facts about alpacas, which I have just imparted. So you know what? Maybe I don't know his name, but I know he's happy, and that's good. Good for him. Why, when you made that joke about him being called Al, did I start singing that song in my head? You know why? Because my husband has told me a million times that he hates that Paul Simon song. Oh, that was so slow. I think, I don't know if you guys have like a least favourite song in the world, but Hub Fruitcake's least favourite song in the world is Call Me Al. And now I'm having a Freudian slip because I think it might be my dad's least favourite song. I'm not sure. It's either my husband or my dad. I'm in trouble. You can call me Betty, I can call me Al. Hey hippies, welcome in. All you want for Christmas is to not hear that song. Gotcha. My job is hard, but like I feel like it's a meaningful job, so I stick at it. It makes me happy feeling like I'm doing something helpful. Mum's least favourite song is Una Paloma Blanca by George Baker, and sometimes you log into the smart home system and play it when you want to be annoying. That sounds like such a dick move. Yeah, like every day. Although I think Hub Fruitcake's like least favourite song is probably Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters right now. He's going through a phase of getting more and more irked every time our kids play it on the car radio. So Call Me Al is the least of his problems right now. No. Truly just went and got 1120 on this, man. Yeah, I work for a charity now, so I feel like I'm doing something that's a bit more helpful to my fellow man. And I also, and this is going to sound very hubris, but I'm going with it anyway, I also feel like my streaming is a nice way to give back to people, because I felt like when I was going through a really hard time, like I would sit and I would watch Twitch and just listen to people chatting and playing games and hanging out, And that like kind of brought me some focus and some sense of normality and a way of hearing human voices without feeling like I had to participate, and it centered me a bit. Anyway, the reason that I started streaming was genuinely because I thought, hey, you know, people were that voice for me when I was in a dark place, and I would... It's not like a hubris thing, it's just maybe just talking to people online and having these streams and doing it is a way of me giving back after it helping me. There's an altruistic element to my streaming. Hey Libro. Libro's nearly got world record on 10-2, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, if my little Twitch community brings people a little bit of extra joy in their life, I feel like it's worth it. So close, like a minute away. I need to actually start practicing 10-2 and get, like, it's 10-2 and 8 that I need to practice. I've not done turbo wuff. This is gonna be so hard. Ah, biscuits. But yeah, I found my voice and my ability to talk. And now I'm talking a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, he's been blazing through those 10-2 runs, guys. Now you might think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm gonna PB, but it's good. Yeah, it's a way to find community. It's a way to talk to people. Like I say, I was very lonely for a really long time. And just being able, like, say, you know, everybody lurks on Twitch. Nobody, like, immediately starts talking on Twitch. But everybody gets a bit of lurk on. And then I found the confidence and the ability to speak and talk to people and make friends. And then I thought, I can do it too. And now I've got the coolest community and the loveliest people who want to hang out with me and join me on this crazy little journey we're having, and I'm forever grateful. And we watch movies and hang out. Yeah, we're finished. Yeah, I just want to make somebody's day a bit better. And if it's just talking, and like I say, I always say at the end of like a stream, just thank you for spending time with me. Like I appreciate it. It's a wonderful feeling, like knowing that you don't have to say anything. You just, as long as you hear, I think that's great. So yeah. And I did, and everybody's teaching me about puns, and I am, yeah, you know, I'm getting better at, like, at first we did like speedrunning because that's like where I started, that's where I found my interest in Twitch. And then we were like, and now I'm doing casual stuff. And I'm having a bit. appreciate it. Enjoy your 3 months of Moogles. Dr. Java. Thank you for the gifties. I've had a lovely week. It's been stressful and hard and an emotional roller coaster in so many ways, but I'm at a mixed bag genuinely, like in events and things that have been happening. But yes, I've had a nice week in the sense that it's a week I'll never forget. Intense. Massively intense. But it's not all bad. It was eventful. It was very eventful. Very stressful. I put lots of miles on the car. So many miles on my car. But yeah, really nice. I still can't get the stamp off from the arcade club on my hand. I was with my family yesterday. They were like, "Were you out clubbing last night?" I was like, "I was at a club." But it was like an arcade club. And my dad's like, "Excuse me?" And I was like, "It was old school games and stuff." And he was just like, "Were you drinking?" And I was like, "No, I was driving." Yeah. I didn't go to the Makin Ramen. I was there on the Saturday last week. I went on the Sunday morning to check in. Broodles weren't awake. And then I was at work in the office on Thursday, so I met them at the arcade club and we had a nice time there. I'm getting a lot of gold splits all of a sudden. But yeah. I didn't share dumplings with anyone else, Katra. Don't you worry. Only you, buddy. Yeah, no, Saturday was, we went to Huddersfield and it was like a game place, a local game shop. There was lots of games there. I played a chocobo game. Sayo was annoyed that I was stacking my pieces on top of each other. He was like, "Are you even paying attention?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And then he realized that I was like winning and he decided to form an alliance to try and beat me, and then his alliance fell through because the person that was helping him won the game in the end. That was Cap. And we played a Penguins game. I watched a lot of TCG. I played a donut card game. Nico was like the donut savant. He just absolutely, yeah. Oh no, seriously? Yeah, we all met there. It was, we should have, we're so bad at communicating, guys. Yeah, that was last Saturday night. Maybe someday we will all just, we'll have to do a HamCon thing. I'm sorry, Katra. Yeah, I'll see Mixed Worlds soon. I think I sent Waves a list of places we can go. I say a list of places. It's a food court. So yeah. Beach, mouse. Beach, mouse. Hello, fella. How's things? How did the curling go, Mixed Worldsy Worldsy? I kind of want to know, did the hammy person win? Ugh, work. That's fair. It was basically like a lot of people coming to check in on him. Basically, what happened was he made an announcement on his Discord, and I don't know if you saw it, Katja, but the announcement was a sad announcement. And then just like a couple of days after he made said announcement, a bunch of people were like, right, and they all just booked plane tickets and just decided to make the trip, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. And like I say, because I live quite relatively close, I just kind of like got to have an opportunity to go see people. But like, yeah, it was just loads of people just messaged him and were saying, fuck it, we're coming over. And it just became this big thing, bigger than I think anyone anticipated. I don't know if that makes, having that clarification makes it any better, but if at any point you want to go see him, you just tell him and he'd be happy to see you. And if you're gonna go see him and you want me to tag along, let me know, because I would like I would like to see you. But it's not to worry if you just want to go see him yourself. Well, when you're feeling better, definitely go see him, because he'd love to see you. I know he would. So when you've not got the lurgy and you're feeling fabulous, you go over and check in on him, okay? Tell him I sent you. Good. I'm glad. What is the snake pass? Is this a Metal Gear Solid reference that I'm not getting? Oh, right, yeah, because there's... I get you, because there's the... And there's the little farm in the middle. I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. There's like a sneaky road through the mountains. Over the tops. The highest motorway, really? Is that what it is? Because it goes over the mountain. That's pretty cool. No, if you like, let me know if you ever feel like you want to come over. I'd love to go for a drink. And if you want to meet Brad, Breedles, he's a good egg. Not in Yorkshire, unfortunately. No jungles. No Russian gunships. No shaggards. Sorry. Ah, biscuits. Beach mouse. Beach mouse. Ah, biscuits. Nah, but I choked. I choked. I wouldn't say what I'm thinking because I'm choking. Takoba's experience in his Holiday Inn was like, your country smells musty. And I was like, no, that's just how Holiday Inns smell, mate. It's lots of rain, it's very damp. There's a crashed bomber, if that counts. There you go. B-29. You can go see an old army plane in the old hills. There you go. That's heritage right there. I can be sassy. Just a little bit. But yeah, we've got an Oscar movie selection for the next movie night. We've got don't know what we're gonna do for April. The giant angel thing, that's more north. That's near my sister. It's not that exciting. It's just a giant rusty angel thing. And people go there and take their photos and then go, oh, I saw that. That was ugly. Is it in 28 days later? Huh? I bet it is actually, now you said that. We don't, like, it's a monument. The one thing that I do remember about it was that everyone said it was really ugly when it was put. Like, no one liked it. I don't know who liked it, because as far as I was aware, everybody in the general area thought it was ugly as sin. But hey ho. Ah. Are they on neck run? It's probably, yeah. 28 years later, yeah. I imagine it wasn't in 28 days later because I feel like that was might have been. I know that 28 days later is more set up north. No, 28 years later is set up north. Whereas 28 days later is kind of more London-y based. Alright, this is shit. Hello, Arachno. Welcome in. It's not me that you get to thank. You can thank Takoba, I'm sure. He owed me gas money. you. It was very sweet of him. I don't even know how many people. I think it was 15. You lucky ducks. Although Dakota is now distracted by watching the lads do the end of Final Fantasy IX. The room up north to film 28 years later. I'm in Leeds. I'm in North Yorkshire really, but I work in Leeds, so I can make like time to. I can jiggle my old schedule around and kind of get into Leeds. Yeah, sure, I'm down for that. I believe is Manchester based. Foxy. I'm gonna give you a foxy wink now. Was that foxy now? Don't know where that came from. It wasn't supposed to be flirtatious, it was supposed to be foxy. You're in Bradders. Gotcha. Is it crunchy still? I can't fix the crunchy. It's crunchy peanut. Thank you for the gifties. And when Twitch pays out, I'll be buying more petrol. Sheffield and Manchester. That's cool. Like I say, if you're ever about, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I can't make any guarantees. But I can definitely try and come and see. Like, make some time. Yeah, we took the really scary back roads to Leeds Bradford Airport. Where is nice in Leeds? I mean, well, in what context? I need more context. What do you mean? Like, what do you want to do in Leeds? The breakfast place down the A64. It was nice. Rose's Cafe was nice. It served you well. What would one do? Are you okay? I assume if a snob was coming to Leeds, they'd want to go to a bar of some description which isn't a Weatherspoons, I guess. And in answer to your question, I would say there's some nice spots in Leeds. Yeah, Tagoma got a sausage roll from Greg's and it was freezing cold. And the guy in Greg's was annoyed that we were walking on his clean floor. So the surface weren't great and the sausage roll was cold. And he just said he was whelmed. And then if you can hear that noise, that is the sound of my heart breaking into a million pieces. We do have a Louis Vuitton. I want to, yeah, we can go say, where's your lightning campaign? Oh, that's cute. Are they singing? I'm gonna have to watch the VOD back. Very cute. Good for them. I don't think I'm ready to cry. I don't think I can. I do not know the ratio. I'm sure Google does. Not my best. Ah. 10 men, 1 hitbox, 1 dream. That's really cute. Hey, considering the 4 of them were doing it, the 10 of them were doing it, and I'd say half of them didn't know what they were doing, it's a good effort. He's a runner. He knows that conversion rate. To be fair, I do miles. My thunder is always so sloppy. Metric is easier. What's your time? Next you're gonna be like talking about your pace and your gait and running words that I don't use in normal conversation. Your what's your fastest mile? I guess you're like a runner, but you're not a speed runner. You're just a speed runner who runs physically. I will be joining you because I too am trying to run. I'm trying to do this 5k. I still need new trainers. It's true. I really do. Ah. Can you imagine me messing up like that? Yeah, we're still good. Didn't fluff it. Used to do track and field. This is it, man. I got shin splints. I got shin splints. It's my running. I'm terrible at it. And yes, I am in a hilly area. The one thing that the Couch to 5K does not take into consideration is are you running on a hill? Sarah Millican don't give no shits about that. I mean, it's probably not as hilly as where you are when you say the word elevation, so. Okay, let's see what time we get. I need good shoes, yeah. 21 minutes for a 5K. What? That's genuinely like epic. It's a good time. GG's. You're a runner. What to do? What to do? Okay. I think I've fluffed it. Nah. Try again. Try again. Ah. Oh, I hate this. Not a chance. What? Best mile time is 6 minutes. Nowadays, don't think you can run 1 in 10. I can't run continuously, so I can run for 3 minutes without wanting to die. Who are you trying to catch, sorry? Your friend who does the podcast tells you these things. Oh, well, she's supporting you. Okay, one more and then bed. I'm such a liar. Maybe one more full run. If I reset, it doesn't count. I gotta pace myself. That's what the running's about. It's running. The whole like couch to 5K thing is like running and then walking and then running and then walking and then getting like extending the running periods. But yeah. You're in your little hamster, are you, Dakoba? Sounds so cozy. Like, I haven't sat at this computer desk in a long time. So, this is the longest I've been at my desk in weeks. Feels cozy. Yeah, right, night. Hello. Yeah, I don't have that. I think I'm like at that point. I'm like yawning, but I'm just so happy to hang out with you guys. I don't want to give up just yet. I just want to get like a good run that I don't hate. Then I'll go to bed and dream happy dreams. I'm just gonna send myself off in a good mood. But yeah, we've got Jaws. We've had Jaws. We had good times. We've got Oscar movie night. We've got I've got to put a vote up at some point. So yeah. Pet the Chichu. Love the Chichu. Wow. No! I'm getting tired, dudes. Okay, one more. One more, because I don't have a problem. I have a problem. Just a little problem. Maybe a 6-minute mile is like a good goal to set. I just don't know, like, how that converts to kilometers. I always said I'd do the Great North Run again, but I've missed the ballot for this year, so. Bampa, Pepe D! Welcome in. You're right. What's occurring, fella? You've caught me yawning. I'm a bit sleepy. Thank you for the good luck. I'm just chilling. I'm trying. Right. Last attempt. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, next week we should be back to our regularly scheduled programming. I don't know when I'm gonna stream, but like I always said, I'd try and do 2 a week. So back on that 2 stream a week kind of goal / bandwagon. So yeah, let's do that. And then we're learning 10-2, relearning 10-2, and we're doing casuals. My last casual was disco, and I did MGS before that. I'm kind of inclined to think maybe we'll do MGS just to finish it, so I can at least knock that out. But then I also haven't done Final Fantasy 3 in a while, so maybe we put it up for a vote in the Discord. Keep your eyes peeled, it'll depend largely on my mood. Close quarters combat! Apparently I'm like really close to the point of no return, so 25 minutes, 5k. Right, noted. Something to aim for. 10-2, I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna have to practice. I'm doing Creature Creator until I get confident with it. So we'll see how that goes. We've always got Tetris. I just passed the point of no return. There you go. So we could finish. I mean, it's Kojima, so it's going to be a lot of cutscenes, right? So it's no guarantee I'd finish it on my next stream, but we could finish it. But I feel like I've got to do some boss fights, which I'm scared of, because I know I've got Volgin and Mummy to kill. And there's no guarantee that I'll know what I'm doing in those scenarios. I mean, Mummy taught me close quarters combat. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm scared, boys. I'm scared. Okay, maybe I do want to do Metal Gear. Right, yeah, next stream we'll do Metal Gear. Oh, Volgins. People pissing their pants. That's gonna be Volgin. And me. I don't know who's more scared. It's me. Yeah, maybe we'll do MGS just for the fact that I'm getting myself really hyped up about it. Disco Elysium, I feel is going well because me and Kuno are like best friends now. I definitely didn't try to give him drugs. Yeah, so I'm enjoying that. And Final Fantasy 3, like, I know I need to get back to it. I just need to work on that one. I've heard it's a pretty fun speedrun. Not a good time for my turbo to be left on. No! Fucking hell. Right, okay. One more and then I'm going to bed. Who's the major? Also. Not that she has to, but is Eva gonna throw down with me? I want to get laid. I'm thinking Snake might be Ace though, which is totally fine. But am I gonna get action? I did not get. I knew he was. I got homoerotic vibes from him, but then he's also shagging that girl. I definitely got like gay vibes from him. He won't be solid. No, he won't, because he's going to be blasted into a million pieces when I fail repeatedly at killing every boss that comes my way. The end of the game, not the end of the boss. I already beat the end. Boss, not the game. And I didn't eat the parrot and y'all got mad at me.
Talking about my little lady, and the lady is mine.
GL Hammy Hamfru Pog.
I don't think like I've had any, like, apart from time consuming, I don't think I've had any disasters with any of the bosses, no. Not that I can recall. 35 years, look at that. Did you know, actually, end of March, April, is my 4-year affiliate anniversary. That was a wink. 4 years. With a maternity leave included. Yeah, that was time consuming, the ladder boss. That was very time consuming. That took up all of my soul. But yeah. 4 years of streaming and being part of this world. Just enjoying the vibes. Hanging out with you dudes. Oh, I'm gonna get reflective. I'm gonna get emotion. I'm probably gonna cry. It's gonna be fun. It's been an emotional year. I might, if I hit 100 subs, watch the Kill Bills. I might. We're at 60 apparently. Emotional damage percent. But yeah, we'll do. I want to do something special for my affiliate anniversary. I do not know what that will be. And I do not have anything specific planned. But I feel like we'll do something nice. I want to do something fun. So I'll expect something in the pipeline. There'll probably be a vote. And I'll ask you guys what you want to do. Because I've never made a decision on this channel without anybody else's input. Apart from the Ian Beale emote, that was purely my fault. And I'm sorry for it. Like, every day. Oh, it turns out he's not dead. Although I don't know, because my source is so confused. I've been told he's dead. There was a thing online saying that he died in 2020. And then my father-in-law the other day said, he's not dead, he runs the fish and chip shop. But his, like, I don't trust his recollection, to be honest. And when I just I did actually, you know, you'll all make fun of me for this. I googled, is Ian Beale dead? And I got nothing of any use. It just didn't tell me. I didn't know what to do. It was absolutely useless. I don't know if he's dead or alive. Is Ian Beale dead or... It's actually a Tom Jones situation right now. Like, I don't know if the man is alive. Like, he could be running the fish and chip shop. But to find out, I'd have to... I think I'd physically have to sit down and watch an episode of EastEnders, and I don't want to do that. So... R.I.P. Ian Beale. Add him to the list of people who may or may not be deceased. I kind of want to know, but I don't want to watch the show. This is how they get you. It's true. It's the soap opera, like, is this man, like, it's not that I care about the character. It's just, the actor has been employed as Ian Beale since he was a teenager. And, like, you know, if Ian Beale in this economy isn't gainfully employed, like, I don't care if he's homeless in the show, but if the actor playing Ian Beale doesn't have a job, what other job is the man playing Ian Beale gonna do? I mean, he could go and, like, run his own fish and chip shop. That would probably make a shit ton of money. But, like, like, I just want to know that he's still employed. I just want to know that he's still got a job, man. Because what else could he do apart from be Ian Beale? What other job is there for him out there, man? It's a rough economy. Oh no. Totally fluffed it. Eric Dane. Yes, he died. Does he still have? Does Ian Beale still run the fish and chip shop, or is that old information? Like, how accurate is my father-in-law? I'm not like, I don't want to go on the EastEnders wiki and find out. I don't want to do it. No. Grant's coming back as it was on the news. Who? Which one's Grant? Grant Mitchell? It's Phil Mitchell. Grant Mitchell? Ross Kemp, yeah, okay, it's the Mitchell brother. Why was that on the news? Do we really not have any more news? Like, there's got to be more important news going on, right? This is a terrible run, but I'm gonna finish. Yeah, he did like SAS stuff, didn't he? Nah, there's nothing going on in the world. Like, we've not got an unprecedented scenario where a member of the royal family is being arrested. No, let's update Yazal on EastEnders. I'm finishing my plate. That was a pretty good shield, to be fair. There's no news in 2026. I feel like 2026 has been going on for at least a year, though. Like, I feel like the past 2 months have been, like, there's been more news in the past 2 months than there ever has been in the history of mankind, right? Maybe I'm just being dramatic. I just want to throw myself off a building or something. I don't know. I'm joking. Don't worry about my mental health. You've got amazing news. It's been something. It's been a year. We've not even finished February. God damn. That's a shock to my system. God damn, yeah, we still have a week left of February. God damn, what's gonna happen? What could possibly happen? I don't, like, Monday morning's gonna be weird. Okay, let's see how this goes. No. Nah, flip this. Nah, fuck. This is a good start. There you go. If we'd had that. Feels like news to me. Plate finished. Right. Well, that was fun. Thanks, dudes. Sub 13. What does that do to my average? We had a plate. We finished it. We're going to bed. Let's see who else is on. I assume the boys have all logged off now, so... who is on the line? Huh. You know what? Let's just raid someone random. It's good. I'm glad we got to see... Yeah, I'm glad you got to see my face. I'm glad we got to catch up. I'm glad I got to do a stream. It's been a while. I'm gonna raid somebody totally random just for shits and gigs. Let's go say hello to somebody. Who looks cute? All of these are playing different things. Who should we raid? RPG limit break. You know what placements is on? It's playing something with a cat. Right. Go see him. Right. Sonic. This person is not following me, but I am following them. So, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for sitting with me. As I say, just enjoying your just being here and chatting and hoping to, like, give a little love, give a little joy in the world. That's all we're here for. It's just nice that I get to spend this time with you. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, it should be fun. Don't say that. I like doing these streams. I like seeing you guys. I like hanging out. If you've enjoyed sitting with me, don't be a stranger. You know, it is nice to hang out. I'm hoping things are gonna get a bit more normal soon. Because I've been through the emotional tumble dryer of life, and I'm still a bit bruised and battered, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, the rest of your weekend. I will see you next week. I will put a vote up on the Discord. I'll see you at Louis Vuitton. Don't be a stranger. Come say hey. Take care. You're awesome. Bye.